how was your Ramadan celebration? I'm sure we all sighed relief at the announcement of the public holidays for Ramadan. I can see the face of you, watching me now, looking so happy because you had time to rest, from all those hustling and bustling in Lagos. Unfortunately, media personnel, do not enjoy such holidays. The name of the show is Video Wales Lifestyle, and today's program is going to be Off the Hook. Now, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Therefore, the mouth is a major outlet for the impressions designed in the heart. All you really need to do is to listen to what any individual is saying, and you have a peep into the heart. This takes us to our topic of today. In fact, we analyze issues and situations of daily living. And then the question I ask is, who talks more? Seriously, putting all sentiments aside. Okay, so let's sit back and enjoy today's edition. The name of the show is Video Wales Lifestyle. My name is Angela. You're welcome. You're welcome back. Okay, now I believe that a thing done in excess can spoil, whatever kind of magic you're talking about. Talking is good, like for me, I'm paid to talk. Okay, traditionally women are, they're known to talk more, ranting, nagging, and it's generally accepted. But seriously, if you ask me, I think the men, they do talk more. And it even gets worse as they grow up. Okay, I'm not supposed to voice my opinion, but I'm just saying. Now, I have a friend whose husband nags. Now, seriously. Now, when this man begins to nag, she picks up her car key and leaves the house for him. Well, you're out, not me. I'm not talking about me. Okay, can't keep his mouth shut to any information he hears. And when he, retires to bed at night, he talks and talks and talks. Now, what even makes it worse is that when he's reporting his gist, he spices it up. He spices it up to make it interesting. Now, Video Wheels went on the street to sample opinions from people who talks more, men or women. And this is what they had to say.
Don't tell me nonsense. When you see me in the club with champagne, never tell me nonsense. See as you fart,
I should say it's a lady. There's a certain things a man says and lock up, but when the lady says, instead of bagging up, you just say talk a lot of things. Let me say a lady, just a lady.
Women talk much because as a woman we have a lot of things to discuss within ourselves. So when you want to share your views or feelings with anybody, you go to your woman, you talk to them, they give you advice, tell you what to do on the platform of whatever they want you to say. You hear from them.
So on my own perspective, who talk more? Is it ladies or men? What can I say that because I passed through psychiatric hospital after I scored 100% in engineering mathematics at Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology, VI. But because of after the incident, after the exam, I couldn't sleep, so I was admitted. Then I was wrongly diagnosed. So with my 18 years, because I share testimony in camp, the 18 years of insanity ends. But with the drug they administered to me since 1992, I can say that it's ought to do with psychic. Because when I was introduced, when the drug was introduced to my system, I started talking. So everybody can talk. It might be a lady that, or even if he hasn't been in psychiatric hospital. But to be sure, ladies talk more than men. But due to what happens, if something happens to someone and brain is being touched, and that's why you see all those lunatics on the street, they talk too much. So I can say something is behind of people talking.
Because of their nature, like it's natural for them more to talk than a man based on their environment, their friends, the way they were brought up, stuff like that. But a man is brought up to be more focused, you understand. But the woman is brought up to be more relational. So I think that's one of the reasons why, they talk too much.
It's a woman, because basically they don't have a lot to do, so they don't spend most of their time talking and gisting. So that's why a woman talks more than a man.
Women talk too much. They talk more than men. Men they were a bit conservative. Not that conservative, maybe a bit reserved. Although we see some men that talk more, but ladies seem to talk more than men. Women by nature now, we are free-hearted. Men, men are stiff. They're a bit reluctant, but women, free world. They have free hearts. They are free. They are easy to be reached. That's women.
Woman tí ó bá ní ṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, ó lọ máa rojọ́ jùnú lé. Thank you. Woman tí ó ní ṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, tí kò ní ṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, ọkọ ni ó lọ, tí ó jáde lọ.
òun náà lọ sẹ́ tí ó mú wá nǹkan tí ó jẹ wá sílé. So exactly like oṣù ewúrẹ́ mọ́lẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ fún lẹ́gẹ̀jẹ́.
Is a woman because any corner, any junction, we used to make friends anywhere. When I moved to Balogun, I have friends. Come to this place, I have friends. Since morning, I used to talk till morning to night.
They are gossipers now. They used to gossip. So if they see, okay, if they see a woman that is going like this, they say, look at what this one is wearing. So they talk too much. Because men don't have time of talking now. They'll go to work to go and hustle. But them, they work for them. So some people that are at home, they don't have work. They just be talking from morning to night.
Some women talk too much, and some guys they talk too much too. So I really don't know, but I think women. I'll say women.
Women talk more because I have one at home. When you talk, before you talk one, she has already talked 10. They nag a lot. They talk too much. It's their nature.
Don't tell me nonsense. When you see me in the club with champagne, never tell me nonsense. See as you fart, I know they lie, you they yarn nonsense. I don't care if you reach a man, you they talk nonsense.
Okay, welcome back. It's still Video Wiz Live. So don't forget to join us on the show. You join us on www.Goldmynetv. And if there's anything you want to advertise, come visit us at number 29 Saji Ayon Gadi by Ajawo Estate Gate. Okay, now you'd agree with me that every action is backed, up by some factors. We also asked people about factors, that promotes, or increases talking in humans. I don't know what you think, but I believe that the environment, the individual, whichever environment you grew up with might also be a major factor. Now, my question also is, would you date or marry a man that nags? Is there any hope for him to quit? I know a lot of people will be like, Angela, why are you hammering on the guys today? Me personally, I believe that men talk. As they grow, it becomes even worse. So as a man, if your partner talks so much, how would you handle it? And as a woman, how would you handle it? Okay, send me your comments on www.Goldmyne.tv, and you can join us, follow us on Twitter and also on Facebook. Let's listen to this.
Don't tell me nonsense. When you see me in the club with champagne, never tell me nonsense. See as you fart, I know they lie, you they yarn nonsense.
I like very active men. My husband cannot be reserved, and I'm reserved. I'm a bit, I'm not an introvert. I'm not an introvert, I'm extrovert. So my husband is a bit in the middle. So we complement each other.
No, obìnrin tó fẹ́ sílé nígbà tẹ́ ń ṣe wedding tẹ́ ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ebe ẹjọ́ tó ká bọ̀ yín lọ́wọ́. So ìwọ ló dé dandan tó máa fún ní oúnjẹ jẹ. You understand what I'm saying? Because ìwọ lọ tọrẹ látọ̀hún. Ó sì rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ló fi lọ tọrẹ. Tí ó bá rọ̀ Ọlọ́run cannot.
I can't marry someone talk too much because me, I used to talk too much already. The morning to night, I can say anything, talk too much, but my husband, no, he's very gentle.
It's better for me to date a girl who talks too much than those that don't used to talk. Because if I date those that don't talk, she might even think something in her that she wants to do for me, which I don't know. But if I date those that used to talk, she will say what is in her mind than those that don't talk.
If I'm fortunate to marry a man that talks, maybe I will not be able to talk. Because two captains cannot be in a ship.
It depends. If I'm to marry a lady that talks very well, that means she talks on a better point. Like she advises me, she gives me word of advice and some other things. But when it comes to a lady that talks out of point on everything she does, she say it out. Like everything that is unnecessary, she just come up with it and start talking, nag at men a lot. I can't date such person.
Okay, I think I'm a quiet person, so I think I'll go for someone that that talks not too much, but someone that talks reasonably, not not a lousy guy actually.
I can't marry you. I can't marry wife that talk too much.
Hey, boys!
No, I like the quiet type. Because I'm quiet, so I don't need somebody to bug me.
He doesn't have to talk too much, be a parrot or something, but at least
if he says his mind, like when I do something wrong, you correct me, not that he'll just keep it to himself. But hey, yes, I can date someone like that. But not someone who's always talking, you know. It's more like he's now acting like the lady.
If I'm talking, I don't need the woman who. If I'm a talkative, I don't need the woman that can talk, because we start fighting all over till daybreak.
Since I've come to the point of marrying her, I just have to adopt. I'll try to avoid her, to avoid conflict between me and her. Just to release for me coming home late at times, and most time when she starts nagging, I'll just walk away and try and create a better home.
When it comes to the fact that he's not, or she's not, sorry, then I leave her. I move ahead. It's just very simple, because I know I can't live up with somebody that talks much, and I wouldn't want my marriage to have a break. That is the reason why I have to leave.
No, I can't date a lady that talks too much, because I have a hot temper. I can't deal with a lady that talks too much.
Don't tell me nonsense. When you see me in the club with champagne, never tell me nonsense. Yes, you fart, I know they lie, you the yarn nonsense. I don't care.
Well, you just manage your man. If he talks too much, if the other party is not talking too much, they compliment each other. But sometimes when you see guys that talk too much, they seem to go above, they go above the line. And just keep on advising the person. Advising. To talk too much. Reduce your talking. Cultivate habit of, you can be a good listener than be a good talker. When you listen, you hear more than talking.
Well, I don't think it's possible, because I feel it's their nature. Unless the quiet type. No, it's not all of them, but the majority are the talking type.
As in, I say they don't have option. Nothing they can do, because it's in their blood.
Once a man loves you, you understand. Let me use that word. Once a man has, something to do with you emotionally, the man would, want to listen to you, because your words will weigh much to the man's hearing than any other person. So in that sense, I just think that the woman should give the man more time. The woman should learn to calm down. When the guy is talking, give the woman, the man, some signs oh, just try and take it easy. It's not the right time to talk. This is not the best time to talk. You understand? With consistency, the man will quit. It's just an overtime thing. No change is automatic. It's something that comes over time. It's a product of time.
Definitely, when you have something important to talk, you listen, because I'm a good listener. Even though I have a partner who talks, if it's important, I listen. But if it's not important, I get busy. And when they say I'm busy, they'll get back up, But it's when they see you're less busy, that's when they bring the talk. So you keep yourself busy and you back them up with the talk. So that's the solution, man.
I'll just say you just have to tolerate the person, because for you to date somebody, you have to know if you can tolerate the person's habits. So if you like the person that way, then you go on. But if you don't like the person, you look for somebody else, because if you want to end up with the person, marriage is forever. So you look for who you can really stay with, tolerate his talking attitudes and all. So that's just it.
To advise us in some other things to talk. When the girl see whenever things that doesn't concern her, she now puts her mouth in order to share a speech with each other. You can advise her to stop. It's not advisable to her as a young lady or as a girl. She's not supposed to talk too much in the presence of people.
And in Yoruba, I just say that when the kabaje ewure and the kabaje agutan, that one should be lamb and another one should be goat. That's the solution to it. But at times, some ladies kept quiet. But when you get married to them, they start talking. Let he or she adapt the habit of praise and worship, music, so because it helps me a lot. So that's the secret of my healing.
There is no solution. It's it's their personality. That's the way they are. So you cannot just say you want to correct them. I think there's no solution to it. It's just normal.
Hey, man, stand out.
now you've heard the voice of the people, and the voice of the people is supreme anywhere. So I'll leave you to drop a logical conclusion from there. It is important to also know that there is safety in less talk, for in the abundance of multitude of words, offense is taken. So too much talks can pull entire empires down. I'll ask that we apply caution when we talk, especially in public. I'll leave you now to enjoy this classic song by Lagwaja Gragra. But before then, don't forget to join us on www.Goldmyne.tv. My name is Angela. I'll see you guys in a bit, and bye.
You better mind yourself, oh boy. No do gra gra for ya. Baby, no do gra gra for me. Oh boy, mind yourself, no do gra gra for ya.